So today we are trying out the modded Magdalene rework. I got some pills here to use, bombs are key, nothing crazy, I'm excited, that's okay. So this is actually created by the same person that made the modded Apollyon rework, and I had a lot of fun playing that, so I wanted to try this and see what they cooked up. Because based on what I saw on the workshop page, the mechanics that they came up with seem pretty interesting and in-depth, right? So if I press tab, you can actually see a giant percentage above my head for some reason, and you can see it's ticking up every single time I land a tier on an enemy. Firstly, what's in this treasure room? Experimental treatment. I'll take it. I get an HP down, that's okay, my stats went up, I'm happy with that. So this percentage is basically, think of it as how much the game will heal me if I decide to spend it, right? So if I just get hit on purpose here, right? I get hit twice, boom. If I press control, I spend my percentage and I heal myself. Now the ways you increase the amount of percent that you have is obviously hitting tiers like we have, just like that, boom. Or we can heal when we're at maximum HP. So let's say I had 3 full red hearts and I used Yum Heart, that would go past our maximum HP, but because we have a reserve amount of HP, it would actually be converted into percent, so we can heal later on. In fact, I can demonstrate this right now. Well, let's full health real quick and then use Yum Heart and then boom, 20% right there, freebie. She also has a melee mechanic like Tainted Maggy, and it increases your percent chance by a maximum amount. Let's heal back up. Now you would think to yourself, okay, well that's just Tainted Maggy, right? But here's where it becomes really interesting. Because on kill for enemies, your percent goes really up on melee, right? But if you don't kill the enemy, and you touch the enemy, and you try and melee them, you actually lose percent. You lose 5% on an enemy that you don't kill and you try to melee, right? Melee does about, I think it's 4 times your base damage, so it's doing about like 13 damage right now, right? So that's why I was so interested in this, because it's actually a final blow mechanic, something I've never seen before. As you can see right there, I lost all my percent because I meleeed him and got hit, right? And I didn't kill him. So the way this character actually works, the way I'm envisioning it, is you want to get enemies low and then finish them off with your melee, so that way you increase your percent and then you can constantly heal. So I've never seen a final blow mechanic in Isaac before, and I think it could work really well. I love this. Let's take the cube of meat. The only time I've ever seen final blow before is, I guess, Death's List, but that doesn't even really count. That's killing enemies in order. Take the soul heart, and then let's go, dude. This is gonna be really interesting. I wonder how this is gonna play out. Thanks for the gold heart as well. And then let's go find our treasure room, which, hey, guess what I just found? I think I can one-shot these guys, right? Okay, we're good. Perfect. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Now, I see really no way that this character, at least this reworked version of this character, can get devil deals. Maybe if you played full-on tiers and just didn't go melee, I could see it 100%. And I think that is a viable way to play, but I want to play with the melee, obviously, because it's new. So let's just run into everyone, I suppose. These guys, I think I have to shoot maybe like 3 or 4 times before meleeing them. And knowing how many shots it takes to kill an enemy with the amount of damage you currently have on your build, so that you can finish them off by just walking into them. Which I think highly rewards skill. Not that one, though. That was embarrassing. And as you can see, unlike Tainted Maggy, we are actually struggling for health. We can't just go crazy here. I need to be genuinely careful because I could explode. Usually Tainted Maggy, you just turn off your brain, walk into enemies, right? But this was a kind of a more in-depth version of Tainted Maggy. A bit refreshing, I would say, no? I should one-shot these guys, right? I mean, it is 4 times your base damage on melee. So unless it's a champion like that, which was an incorrect move by me, to try and one-shot a champion, I think it's better to just melee everyone. As long as you know they're gonna die. Because you should heal back up, just like that. Now, I bet the moment we get to the womb and onwards, oh, it's actually gonna be kind of rough, no? Because we'll be taking double damage. That kind of happens to Tainted Maggy as well, right? Where she ends up going to womb, and then that's when the actual run starts and the challenge starts. However, I think this character has a lot of an easier time, in theory, like me theory crafting, right? Just because they do have access to some form of tier rate. Whereas Tainted Maggy is just kind of like slow. Let's farm for a key because I need to go inside of my shop and treasure room? Why would you spawn that? I wanted keys. Thanks though, I appreciate it. Any key whatsoever. Nope, it's just more money. I can't believe I used to struggle on this boss. Are you kidding me? This guy's so easy now. Once you learn the strategy, they go from the hardest draws boss to the easiest guy you've seen in your life. I think there was a bit of trivia. I might have been making this up in my mind, but I think Kalastami is supposed to be a girl, and an original concept art, they used to have a bow. I might literally have dreamt that. I sure hope I didn't dream that, because why the hell was I dreaming about Kalastami with a bow, right? I'm sure it exists somewhere. Let's heal back up. Let's take the divorce papers, which are really good in tiers. And let's Let's go Devil Deals, absolutely. Book of the Dead, nope, never mind. And there's really nothing I can do, goodbye. 20% Planetarium chance is the reason I don't feel bad about not being able to get, ooh, Scutol's popping off. A treasure room, right? Scutol's huge here, no? Because I can melee all of these guys for free. If you don't know, black flies just don't deal any form of contact damage ever. So we can farm here and get full health. This is actually perfect. Boop, there you go. And then give me a couple more. I'd like to get 100% before I move on from this room. I'll touch this white fire and go to the curse room. Could be something large and gargantuan. It actually straight up was. What? There's the 100% by the way. Black candle early on is just one of those items you see and you're like, mwah, it's beautiful, perfecto. Now I'm sure, but I might as well just double check that when you're at 100% and you give yourself extra percent through taking a heart or yum heart, you can't get anything extra, right? Yeah, I didn't get anything for doing that. And I'm assuming the 100% literally means that I will heal 100% of my red health, which is really awesome actually. Cone head. Ooh, 20% chance to negate damage or restock. Oh my god, why is this actually a hard decision? Oh man, it would be appropriate. But then again, I almost feel like it'd be too easy. 20% chance is nasty. Maybe I could just land something better. Tears up from Ouija board. It's okay. Oh, Spun? Is it weird that I like this more? I actually need a range up. Do you see how tiny this is? I shoot about 2 inches from my face before my tears give up. That's actually insanely way better. I don't regret my decision whatsoever here. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I can very subtly tell that when I hit a tier, my percent wants to go up by like 0.01, but it can't go past 100, right? Yeah, well, most things can't go past 100. Except me. I always give 120%. Like that one Teens Titans Cyborg episode that randomly popped in my mind just now. Marrow is a bone heart and 3 red hearts. You know, I guess it is appropriate. I'll heal back up and let's go and continue to explore, right? I need keys, man. I need to unlock stuff. So what was in here? Red stew. Red stew early on, I feel like it's not gonna, well actually red stew with melee damage, right? That would be nasty. Wait a second. I know it's not gonna do much. I'm gonna take it later. I know it's not gonna do much, but I think the idea of taking red stew, which is like a plus 30 damage up, plus my melee does 4 times my damage, for at least one floor, I'm going to literally do 120 damage each melee, and I just want to take advantage of that because that sounds funny no matter what. Unless there is some form of god item, the gongaest of S tier items in this restock, I'm probably just going to take red stew. It's, oh my god. Wait, I'm about to get 30 cents anyways. Wait a second. This is sick! Let's go! It's perfect! Limit Breaker. What kind of anime name for a birthright? Limit Breaker Magdalene. Magdalene and her boundless power level. Time for you to be flushed away. And we get Pentagram. Nice, thank you. Does Claude follow the same rules as Larry Jr. where if you walk out of the room and come back in? Yeah, I think it does. They can start giving you pennies. Unless I made that up in my mind, I'm pretty sure that's a thing that came all the way back from vanilla. Where you know how like Larry Jr. spawns a bunch of poops, right? Where he's roaming around and just doing his thing. If you walk out of the boss room and come back, those poops can start giving you pickups, where I believe usually, if you don't, they just give you nothing. However, if I am spreading misinformation, I refuse to be held accountable, despite there being no one else to blame. Alright, let's take you and let's go to the next floor, except this next floor I will be full on melee. I'm gonna run into every single enemy as much as possible until I run out of red hearts and I'm literally 1. And we're gonna test if this like 100% theory is correct, right? Where the way I'm perceiving this is the percentage is literally how much it's gonna heal you. So if I'm down all the way and I press control and I heal for 100% of my HP, I should heal literally all my HP, right? Alright, so we're good here. Here we go, control. That looks good to me. It looks like I fully healed, right? I see no complaints. And then we can actually stack up a little bit more, 20% already. Okay, so let's really play the character now. Let's go full on hybrid, because I think that's how you play this. I think you play it like a hybrid of Maggy and Tainted Maggy. Sometimes going crazy with the boom boom melee, and sometimes just shooting them with your crying depressed tears. However, right now I am kind of just playing Tainted Maggy because of my high base damage, right? Let's be real here. Are these guys slower than usual? Oh my god, you know why? I forgot that was a mechanic. Did you know Scutol actually slows down boom flies because it doesn't charm them? But it wouldn't make sense if it did nothing, so they decided to make boom flies just slower. We'll take the hollow heart as well because that is really good for us. Sitting at 50%, I'm gonna heal this all back up right now. Oh my god, what a cool character, actually. Whenever you find tiny enemies with this character, I feel like a little bit of joy show up in my like mind, right? Because you just know you're gonna one-shot them. You won't lose percent. It won't be a waste. You're gonna demolish them. One punch and it's done. Stain. Again, this is where I think this character might struggle, specifically bosses, right? So we gotta be careful. But we can use the enemies that this guy actually spawns in order to get our win con here. Look at that, full heal. Beautiful stuff. And if it's ever too much, you could just start shooting. You gotta remember, Mr. Belly's good. Still landing tears literally still gives you percent. You don't just have to go melee, which I think is a really, really cool middle ground. I have a feeling I'm about to bargain and trade with this guy. Yeah, that's my version of bargain and trading. 15 cents for an item? I'm just gonna blow you up! Wait, what? Even these wait. These flies don't do contact damage when you have Skatole? Why is Skatole quality 4? Am I making this up in my mind? Hold on. What? What? No way! Skatole's broken, hello? Actual knowledge gained moment? Excuse me? What about this treasure room? A meat cleaver. This would be so good with this version of Maggy, right? Would it be bad for me to drop Yumheart? I mean, I've kind of shown what Yumheart does. It's doing an okay thing, but meat cleaver sounds crazy. Also, Gimpy sounded crazy, but I think both of these items are just like beautifully crafted for this character. We're just having a really good run and getting all the items we need, right? Look at this! Boom! Even more enemies to dispose of, using my punching power. Oh, it's Rapscallion! Oh, it's not even Gideon. Oh, GG's, we got this. You give me Rap? I can handle it easily. It's literally a Rap. Alright, they're putting up a fight, I'm not gonna lie. They're closing in more than I'm used to, but I think we're okay. Hopefully I land an Angel and not a Devil. I didn't really want to spend HP, but I got an HP up, so I don't mind too much. Boom. Oh, wow. I take both, let's be real here, 100%. Very cool. And, I mean, I've checked out my special rooms, but it does bother me that it feels like I haven't really explored everything, so be right back while I make sure there's nothing here. So let's see if this works out, right? What about this room? This is not a good room to test this out on. I want to do Meat Cleaver Melee and see how that handles. What about this room? Okay, no, freebie as well. Okay, big room's gonna have some enemies. What? I just got majorly trolled, hello? Ooh, damage up, thank you. Should I really do this? I'm actually gonna go to regular floors. I think I could be more effective in getting killing blows with my melee this way. It's a lot easier to hit people with melee on Necropolis in comparison to Mausoleum Gehenna, right? Now here's the big question. Now here's the big question. Can I one-shot these little guts? I can. Okay, good to know. Well, I actually don't know if that was the black heart or not, right? This is why I thought this character would be kind of interesting, because I have to keep track of my damage and constantly do math. I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but I gotta do 6 times 4. I never do that with any other character. And then I have to assess, is 24 damage enough to kill this guy? Which it definitely is, by the way. Now this is Depths 2, or I guess more specifically Necropolis 2, right? So what I'm concerned about while we reroll this is, as I mentioned earlier, the womb. At the womb, I think the way the character is gonna play is more tier-based, right? Oh wow, that could be really good for us. Oh man, 2 flies are just so broken. I gotta take that, thank you. Now you cannot cleave final bosses, but Mom is a special case because Mom always just spawns a bajillion enemies, right? As well as it lives. So we may be able to genuinely get some good cleavers here. I just need to find the perfect opportunity. The one and only time to press spacebar. It's gonna happen, I just need to find it. This might actually be it. I'm gonna do it. That way we can heal up, very good. Every single tier I'm hitting is giving me like 0.10 percentage, right? So it's actually really strong. I'm gonna hold off before using it. I wanna get this as high as possible. Mom dead. We could heal right now. I'm just gonna take the damage up and wait a bit. Maybe a couple more rooms. 80% deal chance, and we have a bone heart, and I don't really want to mess around. So let's make sure we play full on tiers only and try and land this deal chance, right? We also got a couple hearts just on that chest, allowing me to feel a lot more confident here. So if we do take a lot of damage, we might just build up her percent even more, all the way to like 100, right? Because you think about it, you get 100% chance, that's a full health pill on command. Press control. Oh, there you go, full health. So you can 100% play like full on tiers and just use her mechanics mechanics as like a safety net. I think that's also a really cool way to play. Just knowing that I basically have a full health pill on command just by playing the game naturally, right, is a really fun. Let's split Blastocyst and then split again, that we just skip a phase. An okay deal chance that we don't land, unfortunately. There's a Suicide King, but I don't have a revive. So I think our best option is just get the hell out of here. Alright, it's gonna get really interesting now, right? 100% deal chance. This time I refuse to lose it. Should I spend my... Ooh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna lock in this Bone Heart. I think I could get more percent later on. Bit of a risk-reward play for this character, but I think it'll definitely pay off. Super secret? Ooh, I mean, I got money. I'll just press S on you for a long time until you finally pay out. Which you eventually will, I'm certain of it. No doubt whatsoever. You're not gonna take my life savings. Whew, thank you. Alright, let's go. Boom. Now, you may be wondering why I decided to double eye lasers of all the enemies in the entire game. And that's because I'm quite literally of the Bosonian nature. And these things just happen. Whatever you do, never double eye lasers. What a complete bozo move by me. Devil? Guaranteed Krampus. I'd like a coal. I'll take a coal. You give me a cramp head though and I will be furious. Mad with rage. Oh. In reality, there's no point in being mad, so I'm out of here. Tinted Rock in that direction gives me a bit of hope. Hold on. Nice, there's 2 soul hearts over there. Hey, I just paid you off. Why you back, dude? I'll do the same thing I just did. See, the thing is now he realized he can take advantage of me, so he's asking for more money this time. These guys, I swear, swindling your boy. Alright, Satan should be easy. We just have to count to 4 and then press E, which I'm doing in my mind, by the way. There you go. And then we will simply blow this guy up and he'll die. Do you have issues with Satan? Can't get enough Christianity in your life? Just blow him up! You can't, like, cut legs, right? No, you can just do a little bit of damage. That makes sense. I don't know why I thought you could. Like, what would even happen? Satan just magically gains 4 legs? I guess it really wouldn't be within the realm of possibility for someone like the likes of Satan, right? I imagine bro could probably grow 4 legs if he wanted to. But you're not gonna, because you're dead. Give me that heart. Let's go to the dark room. Falling into the dark room, we see 4 chests. Now, what do I want to do with this information? Typically, the chest is of the opening variety. Oh my goodness. That is straight up conjoined plus twisted pair. We do this, we press Q. Ooh, do I do this? I don't know. I don't think so. I'm gonna do it. Alright, so now this is terrifying, right? Only because I specifically have Bone Hearts. And Bone Hearts are temporary red heart. So the reason this is kind of terrifying, right, is because before, I'd feel confident about having 100% hearts. Like, oh, wow, I can heal, no big deal. But now, if I lose a Bone Heart, I can't heal it, it's gone forever, goodbye. So we're basically forced to heal the moment that we take damage so we don't lose a Bone Heart. It's not the biggest deal on earth, but it's something I gotta keep in mind. Lest I explode and die. Have you ever seen so many mini ghosts in your life? Why did I decide to guillotine this room is a humongous question the world will never know. Get out of here. What about here? I missed this. Hey, it's spun, that's good. Spun damage up will be nice. The speed up is actually humongous for us. But we did lose the soul heart by opening that chest, so we gotta be careful. Next piece of damage I take, I have to react by pressing control immediately, unless I want to lose my bone heart, which I don't really want to. What about here? Bomber Boy. I'll probably take damage from this and forget about it 5 seconds from now, but you know how it is. We all do it. Me saying we all do it to comfort myself for my short-term memory loss. It's tough out here. This does mean, though, that we don't exactly have to get to 100% on our percentage chance, right? Since we only need to heal 1 heart at a time, we could probably get to like 20%. Ooh, nice. 8 snails are huge. You know, even 15%, and I could at least get like a half a heart heal off, which is all that matters in womb onwards because, you know, full heart damage and all. Alright, baby's getting put in the corner. That was kind of bullying by you, boy. That was a little bit rude on my end. I apologize to that shady. Wait, oh my god. Did I just get hit by Little Horn's hole? End my Isaac career. Who has ever done that ever in their life? I wish I took the glowing hourglass there so I could rewind it and act like it never happened. I don't think it's ever a good idea to split a shady. I don't know. They have boss armor, right? So I don't see a reason you would. I would rather just bomb them. Oop, another chest, a D1. If I find another chest, I'll use it. But for now, I'm just gonna split all these mini bosses. I really like using Guillotine right now. This was like the perfect character and run to use Guillotine on. And give it a good amount of screen time. Something I've been wanting to do for a bit, because this item's really fun. Is this a bunch of husks? Oh, it is. More. You know what I'm gonna try and do? I'm also gonna... Ooh, I could roll my guillotine. Well, let me see. I'm gonna see if I can get a final blow with the melee on the lamb. It's gonna be tough, again, with my flies and Rotten Baby going crazy, but I think I can maybe pull it off, and it would be thematic. Dupe you. Good stuff, good stuff. I like both of these. In fact, I can even roll my active item while preserving the one I want to keep, right? By using Crack the Sky here. Let's see what I get. Game Kid. Should I just roll full on apostrophe M? You know what? Yeah, sure. I think it could be more fun this way. We'll take Guillotine though, because I can just roll it right away into Book of Shadows. We are no longer reliant on splitting enemies. We are reliant on our tears and our tears only. It all comes back to Vanilla Isaac at the end of the day. Rockin' a Jar is okay. There's the boss as well. Does that look like a little man to you guys, or is that just me? Am I Am I actually insane, or I don't know. Maybe all the Isaac got to my brain and my brain became mush, but that is like actually just a stick figure. Sticky bombs there. Let's use Book of Shadows just cuz it turns into D4. Okay, that's cool. We will heal ourselves up and then we'll go fight. And then I'll try and get a melee kill, I guess. Hello, Lamb. This is going to be a very, very, very vanilla fight. But wow, look how much we heal. What? Wait, what? This is so insane. Never mind. Get tears up. Get soy milk. Get almond milk with this guy. The Magdalene rework goes crazy if you have high tier rate. I can never die. Alright, we took care of the body. This is the point where it gets kind of weird, right? I want to try and time this properly. Whoa! Most predictable lamb move, by the way. At this point, I think I just touch. Maybe a couple more shots. Like one more. There you go. Boom! You're done for! No delirium today, but we managed to kill the lamb, and we had a great time. At least I did. I don't know about you guys, but I did. Alright, GG's, guys.